So, good evening and welcome to the Wolf Moon ceremony, the first full moon of 2025. And take a deep breath, please. And I welcome you to ground yourself, sit comfortably, put your feet on the ground if possible, and feel like you are the roots of a tree connecting deep down to Mother Earth. You are connected to the ground and to all the treasures underneath. And take another deep breath in and out. Relax your body. And from the spine upwards, from your crown chakra up, you are connected to Source. You are connected to your spirit guides and guardian angels, to your higher self, to your God and Goddess. And I invite you quietly call upon your spirit guides and guardian angels. Call upon any light being that you would like to be with you on this moon ceremony. And I call upon to this space all of our spirit guides and guardian angels. I call to this space my curandero's lineage, my masters and my masters' masters. I call upon to this space ascended masters, angels, and I call upon the animal spirit of the wolf and breathe. I call upon all the mothers and fathers, all the elders of the tribes who carry so much wisdom, and I thank them for their work and legacy and ask them that they be with us tonight. And the spirit of the animal of wolf guiding us this evening, and always, if we shall want to, and breathe. So, this is the first full moon of 2025, which is very exciting because it's the first full moon of the new year, the new cycle, and it is a very special moon indeed. Because this full moon, called Wolf Moon, does something special. It blocks the planet Mars for around an hour, as was seen actually yesterday in America and in other places around the planet. This phenomenon is called occultation by astronomers. Occultation, from the word, maybe you've heard of the occult. Occultation, from something hidden, something disguised. And a lunar occultation, which is what is happening today, it's happening for the planet Mars because Mars disappears directly behind the moon hides it. And then Mars reappears on the opposite side. Okay. This rare event occurs just as Mars reaches its closest to Earth since 2022. So this is something pretty incredible. As you see, this picture that was taken from the internet, it was taken yesterday, January 13th, in Charlotte, United States. So this is the moon. And you see, this little one is Mars. And this was seen last night in the US as the moon almost completely overshadows Mars. And Mars is the closest to Earth since 2022. Now, what's going to happen tomorrow on Wednesday, the red planet, that is Mars, will reach opposition, something that occurs once in every 26 months as Earth passes between Mars and the Sun. The opposition of Mars is the only time 100% of the planet's disk is lit up by the sun, meaning that a full Mars is visible close to the full moon during this rare occultation. So yesterday, for about an hour, the wolf moon hid and took over Mars completely. And then Mars went on the other side and is lit up completely. And this is a pretty rare case of occultation. And breathe. So we have the full moon and we have Mars and two different stars, different beings with different energies. Mars symbolizes courage, passion, doing, the red star, and this action, this doing, this ambition and passion and courage, and sometimes aggression is the masculine energy, while the moon, as we know, calls upon introspection. It's about magnetism. It's about being instead of doing. And this is feminine energy. So the moon taking over Mars invites us, even for a short while, to be, just to be, to absorb and stay still. Nowadays, we are so used to doing, and we forget to be. As Star Fuentes says, we are human beings, not human doings. And what an opportunity. And we can do this every night of the year. We can look for the moon at any of its phases up in the sky and gaze at the moon and just be, let alone when it is in its full glory, as tonight, the full moon. So just be, stay still, absorb. Because as we know, only in silence can we hear our inner voice, tap into our intuition, and be true to ourselves. And breathe. When we do all day long, how can we hear our inner voice? How can we hear our spirit guides and guardian angels? How can we hear Source? And Source and the universe are speaking to us in so many ways, but we gotta be quiet in silence to be able to actually hear and listen in order to tap into our own intuition, to hear our true voice. We need to be quiet and still. And only when we're quiet can we also hear the howling of the wolves and breathe. And then, after we are still, hearing the spirit of the wolf guiding us, hearing the howling of the wolves, our inner voice, only then can we run with them, run with wolves. In other words, follow our inner guidance and take action as Mars comes on the opposite side and is fully lit up. So I invite you to ponder for a few moments on this great wisdom that this astronomical phenomenon and Mars and Moon teach us. We have the masculine side, the energy of taking action, and it is important to take action in order to manifest what it is that our heart desires, that our soul wants. But we need to know what it is that we want to manifest. And in order to know that, we have to tap into the feminine energy, symbolized by the moon, and be still and absorb all the codes of wisdom coming to us, and be quiet to hear our inner voice, to hear what it is that we truly want. Hear the howling of the wolves. And then, with the red star Mars all lit up, we can again tap into that masculine energy, take action, run with the wolves, and pursue our inner voice. And breathe. So January's full moon came to be known as the wolf moon because wolves were more likely to be heard howling at this time. It was traditionally believed that wolves howled due to hunger during winter. Today, we know that howling and other wolf vocalizations are heard in the wintertime to locate pack members, reinforce social bonds, define territory, and coordinate hunting. Another name for this full moon is the center moon, used by the Assiniboine people of the northern Great Plains. It refers to the idea that this moon roughly marks the middle of the cold season. Other traditional names include cold moon, frost exploding moon, freeze up moon, quiet moon. Again, that quietness. The moon after Yule. Yule is the celebration after the winter solstice, and severe moon and hard moon, which highlights the phenomenon of the fallen snow developing a hard crust. So look at all these names symbolizing the cold, the snow, the frost, the freeze, the moon after Yule, and the quiet moon and the wolf moon. Because according to Native American tribes, the wolves were howling at the moon around this time um, to look for food and also to locate their pack members, say that they're here, define their territory, work together with other members of their community, coordinate hunting. The wolves worked in collaboration, in co-creation together with their tribe. And it had to be quiet for them to be able to hear the howling, just as we need to be quiet in order to hear our inner wisdom and receive guidance. And breathe. Wolf medicine. Wolf is in many Native American tribes is considered one of the animals, one of the guides, one of the important spirit animals that come to teach us and guide us, human beings here on earth. In the Native American way, the word medicine means anything that brings one closer to nature and the life force inherent within all living things. This could mean the healing of the body, the mind, and spirit, as observed through the lessons and living patterns of the animal kingdom. Of course, this requires astute awareness by the seeker and the desire to be in harmony with the strength and wisdom of that creature's essence. Native American medicine is a way of life. And breathe. So, as opposed to modern medicine, or what the modern or postmodern Western world we live in currently, which defines medicine in a very narrow way. Namely, it refers only to the physical body and is called upon only when there is a certain dis-ease or discomfort. As opposed to that, in the Native American way, medicine is holistic. Medicine is of all the bodies at all levels. And as such, it can come in different ways, namely its remedies, okay, its healing comes in different ways. It can come in the form of some herbs or some waters. It can come in the form of fire or smoke. It can come in the form of going on a vision quest or connecting to a certain plant, a certain tree, or connect to and look for a certain animal and listen to the medicine that that certain animal has to offer. And in order to achieve that, you have had to uphold not just the view, but a belief, an intention, a true essence of unity, that we human beings are one with nature and we are one with the animal kingdom. There is no separation. We are one with all plants, with Mother Earth, with Father Sky, Grandfather Sun, and Grandmother Moon, and we are one with all the animals we encounter. And they knew the value, the value of listening, of being quiet and listening and respecting the animal kingdom, treating them well. Some were sacred. Respect them, take care of them in order to receive their gifts, their medicine. And one of these animals is the wolf. The wolf is the teacher, the pathfinder of new ideas. The wolf has an enormous sense of family, as well as a strong individualistic drive. In the guidebook accompanying medicine cards, authors Jamie Sams and David Carson describe wolf medicine as empowering the teacher within us all to come forth and aid the children of earth in understanding the great mystery and life. As you feel wolf coming alive within you, you may wish to share your knowledge by writing or lecturing on information that will help others better understand their uniqueness or path or life. And breathe. What a beautiful medicine. What a beautiful medicine the wolf offers us to empower the teacher within, because there's a teacher in each and every one of us. Each and every one of us has some knowledge, some wisdom to be shared with others. And the wolf invites us to empower that inner teacher and spread our knowledge, our wisdom all around us for the benefit of others, to aid others in accordance with the highest good of all concerned. The wolf is a teacher that shows us our path. And I invite you to close your eyes, relax your body, take 3 deep breaths in and out, and call upon Wolf quietly in your heart. Call upon Wolf again to come forth and ask for wolf medicine to come to you and be with you. And just be and absorb in quietness. Take a few more breaths in and out and give gratitude to Wolf in your heart. And I would like us to hear the wolf howling. And how beautiful is that? Hearing the wolves howl, a reminder of our own inner voice, of the teacher in us, our path. The wolf, the wolf walks his or her talk. Have you heard the phrase walk your talk? Follow your path. Be true. Be true to yourself and others. And the wolf moon tonight is an invitation to connect to the spirit of wolf and evoke our own inner wolf, our she wolf or he wolf. Let them guide us and let our inner voice and our guides guide us. And once we find that guidance, that wisdom, that true inner voice, we can guide others and share that wisdom, share that knowledge. Because the wolves, as we said, they live in a pack, in a family. They are not alone. They connect to their tribe members. And we are too. We are not alone. We are part of a family, a biological family, a family of friends, a family of other non-genetic lineages, family of planet Earth, family of the animal kingdoms, of the plants. And we're here to connect and share our wisdom and breathe. And so I want to thank you, Wolf Moon, for all your blessings. I thank you, Mars, and I thank you, beautiful wolf, for your wisdom. And may the blessings of January's wolf moon be with you and accompany you throughout the year. And may the howling of the wolf guide you on your path in oneness with all creatures and all of nature. Aho! And I invite you, if you feel so inclined, to do some service for the wolf in whatever way that speaks to you. You may donate cash to some wolf rescue place. You may pray for the safety and well-beings of wolves. You may write a light language grid for wolves in your country, in your town or city. And you may also write a poem or paint a picture of the wolf and put it on social media or speak to someone else about the gifts of the wolf and be in service for the wolf. Thank you and have a beautiful winter and a beautiful year.